Hello and welcome to week 6. This week is jam-packed full of information again, and we need you to get your notebook or a piece of paper and start taking some notes because this is one of the most critical weeks. The toughest time for most people when it comes to living healthier is knowing what to eat, knowing the right amount to eat, and then making it convenient and affordable. So that's what I want to help you with today. First and foremost, let's talk about portion sizes. It really does matter sometimes what size your plate is or how you create your food in order to give you the visual effect that you're eating more, but still eat the appropriate portions. So if you look at these two plates, one's a smaller, almost salad plate, and one's a large dinner plate. These are about the same size baked potato, but on the larger plate, the baked potato looks like you're not eating much. But on the smaller plate, it looks much more satisfying. Envision that with a piece of meat and some vegetables. Now, to the flip side of that, sometimes people are eating just a very small piece of potato and a small piece of meat and not getting enough fuel for their body. So let's talk about that for your body. You should be getting your starch or your vegetables. Your starch should be about the size of a fist. And then for your meat, it should be about the palm of your hand. And then for your vegetables, you could have 2 fistfuls, okay? So here's the other thing I want you to think about though. The larger you are, you can have larger portions to lose weight. So you might have a bigger baked potato. But if you're 10 pounds away from your goal weight, you may switch to a smaller size baked potato. So this is reducing your calories without deprivation or increasing them without feeling overloaded. Because typically a lot of people say, well, how do I increase my calories if I need to eat more? Or how do I decrease them but still stay healthy? And this is how we do it. Now, getting into what to put on the plate. We really want to make sure whatever we eat is creating healthy tissue. So we've found that it's really not about just calories in and calories out. If you eat a microwave portion-sized dinner every single night, chances are you'll become severely nutrition deficient and actually get symptoms that mimic things like MS, fibromyalgia, stomach issues. So the goal is to get food that comes from the earth as often as possible. And here's how I have found to make it quick, easy, and cheap when I need to just go in the store, get some stuff, and not even plan. I, every week, get sweet potatoes, baked potatoes, and a thing of rice, chicken breast, organic ground beef, and organic steak. More typically a large one, like a flank steak or a sirloin. With these couple of proteins and starches, I can make 30 different types of meals. Barbecue chicken, lemon herb chicken, steak tips, pepper steak, all kinds of stuff, just with rice, potatoes, and this meat. And then I try to get a vegetable, either frozen, canned, or in the fresh produce aisle or at the farmer's market. All of them have their different pros and cons. But if we're eating this versus something out at a restaurant that we don't know what's been put in it, or going through the drive-thru, chances are we're eating 10 times healthier, even if it's not perfect. And then in order to give myself healthy fats with these protein, carbohydrates, and the fats, we do olive oil, pure coconut oil, and pure organic butter. So now some of these things I just said are going to contradict what recent health professionals have told us. And this is something that I will not have time to talk about fully in this message, but check out my grocery shopping guide on gimmefitness.com or wholelotofwellness.com, and I'll get into a little bit more detail as to why these fats are the best for your brain, skin, hair, nails, and your metabolism. But think about it. This is so quick. 3 different types of meats, 3 different type of the least processed starches, and a few different complex carbohydrates with your vegetables. And now if you come home late and you just got to throw something together, you've already got it in the refrigerator or the freezer without you even having to think about it. You just pull something out and it's ready to go. Last but not least, this entire spread cost about $55. You get tons of servings out of this. There's 36 servings of starch here. But with the meat, it's about 10 servings. So for $55, 10 servings of food, and that's only about $5.50 per person. There is nowhere that you can get this kind of food for only $5 a serving and keep your health and keep the money in your pocket. So let's keep it simple. Check out these foods. Try not to get overwhelmed if this looks totally opposite of your current diet. And let's just take one step at a time. The way that I have gotten to this, I just want to give you some extra piece of motivation, is a couple resources. This book, The World's Healthiest Foods, can be found on Amazon or www.whfoods.com. This has helped me a great deal in motivating me to make these choices. And then also the movie, Food Inc. Check out that movie because it explains how our food has changed so much in the past 100 years and why it's impacting our metabolism and our health. If we educate ourselves to stay mentally powerful, we can easily make these choices and we never have to feel deprived again. Okay, well, be healthy, and I will see you in week 7.